Sewing Lesson 101, How to Match a Pocket. See how there's no break in the pattern from the shirt to the pocket? I'm going to show you how to sew this. You'll need a shirt front already cut out, a pocket pattern piece, fabric weights, sliding gauge, scissors, and fabric. Place the pattern piece on the shirt and measure 3.5 inches to the north of the armpit. I space my men's size large pocket 6 inches away from the front facing. Verify the length at the top and the bottom of the piece. Gently place down the fabric weights. You don't want the pattern piece to shift at all on the fabric. Then, at these 3 points, pin. Look at the placement of the pin. I have mine over the lady's head, underneath the M for Molokai, and the last is at the palm tree. You can use contrasting colored pins to help them stand out more if that helps. Find the match on the uncut fabric. Mine is right on the lady's head, under the Molokai M and at the palm tree. Place down the fabric weights and cut out. Fold the piece and make an incision about an inch or so down, like a 1/16 of an inch, barely noticeable. Looks like a match. Next, put an overcast stitch on top of the pocket, and that incision will be the turn back that we're going to pin down on both sides. Fold it together to verify that the lengths match up, and then stitch about 5/8 of an inch on both sides. Stick your finger in the guts and then flip it inside out. You can use a seam ripper to pull out the excess fabric from the fold, but be careful not to rip out your stitching. Press the sides on an iron and verify that they are the same width as the top. Now this is a metal pocket template. I use it for ironing the curves on a pocket. Next, I'm going to want to top stitch the hem of the pocket, then pin it on the shirt, and then sew it on the shirt. Be careful when you're stitching not to go off the pocket because you're sewing right on the edge of the fabric. There you go, you matched a pocket. Drop any questions below and follow for more sewing tips.